大家好 ，My name is Katya and I'm from Ukraine。
俄羅斯大規模入侵烏克蘭為1年嚟，因為小O事件簿同大家認識烏克蘭人難度的戰爭。
在基輔那個炸彈炸下來的時候，如果用想象的，我就覺得很害怕。
It's really difficult to prepare for the civil life to become absolutely different. From one point of view, you can understand the people that they just want to live their normal lives and they're not continuously bothered by this air alliance. I'm not military trained. I cannot go. I can do more just with my soft skills.
Were there any struggles in your mind when you prepare to escape from Ukraine or come to Taiwan? Or you think it's a necessary decision to make?
2022年年尾，网络上统计了台湾人亲关心的国际大事，唔知第一名系乜嘅大事呢？答案就係烏俄戰爭。佢會第一名，唔單止係因為戰爭本身令人震撼，還包含佢帶來嘅動態嘅影響。石油、食料也掉物價大漲，造成全球經濟唔好，你改變了全世界嘅政治時局。哇，很難想象吧？已經係21世紀，還會有戰爭？冇錯，它就是這麼殘忍又不可思議的發生了。佢掉嘅歷史糾葛橫跨了10幾個世紀，清早走得轉到9世紀。佢嘅勇士由於嚟按照基輔羅斯的古老國家，係亞下兩國嘅共同文化源頭。這個古老國家喺東道嘅中世紀戰爭遊戲當中，未看得到時間較強調嘅，就係講到20世紀初期嘅共產聯邦國家蘇聯。烏克蘭同嘅勇士還按照蘇俄的俄羅斯，都係佢嘅成員國之一。啲嘅勇士蘇聯非常強大，軍力、科技力都係全世界前後嘅。不過後面因為各種原因，就到1999年解體啦。蘇聯解體過後，俄羅斯變作為獨立國家，繼承了蘇聯大部分的軍事同資源。同時間，烏克蘭也獨立了，不過因為文化同語言都相像，向往蘇聯榮光的俄羅斯人，一直知道烏克蘭係佢哋嘅共同體，佢哋就會講烏克蘭是俄羅斯的一部分。那烏克蘭這邊的想法呢？喺蘇聯時期，佢哋經歷嘅太極風、韓國核災，對蘇聯中央不是很滿意。故所喺解體獨立過後，佢哋就不斷地去嘗試同俄羅斯冇共用嘅民主政治。韓國也有歷史經驗，沒加成嘅佢哋嘅民族認同。我們是烏克蘭人，不屬於俄羅斯。烏克蘭人不愛牛講。也嚟衝突，唔單止發生喺俄烏之間，沒發生喺烏克蘭自家內部。韓國就像壓力鍋一樣，慢慢的累積，將發生嘅軍事與政治衝突。關鍵的時期來了，2010年，烏克蘭的新任總統亞努科維奇上台，因為佢嘅立場比較親俄派，沒推動嘅東德親俄政策，引發了人民的不滿。2013年11月，希望脫離俄羅斯嘅人同親歐洲的政治勢力結合，發動廣場革命。經過2場夜嘅激烈抗爭，總統亞努科維奇逃往俄羅斯，撒旦新政府上台，開始推動去俄羅斯化的政策，沒提高烏克蘭語的使用，禁止俄語出現同媒體韓國出版品當中，想要切斷烏克蘭同俄羅斯之間嘅文化關係。沒引起俄羅斯官方的極大不滿。日本總統普丁有為一類親俄嘅政治理由，喺2014年嘅2月，他以混合戰的方式展開了對烏克蘭的入侵。烏克蘭就是俄羅斯的一部分，普丁按鈕講。等一下，2014年，冇通查，烏俄之間的戰爭就喺頭半年前就開始嘞。不過啲嘅勇士是喺發生同烏克蘭東部的區域衝突，都喺2011年。 将新闻变做係兩國的全面戰爭。2022年2月24日，莫斯科時間大早5點50分，普丁以一場無預警的直播，對全世界宣布要打烏克蘭，採取特殊軍事行動。第七波放鬆的同時，烏克蘭東北部的城市天天受到攻擊，首都基輔的空襲警報沒響誒。以下10點鐘過後，15萬俄羅斯士兵入到烏克蘭，各地受到攻擊，陸海空全面開戰。總統澤倫斯基宣布全國戒嚴。這樣時，全世界都鬧到，一場戰爭會從普丁所講嘅啲短短嘅幾日就會結束。冇諗到，烏克蘭向全世界證明呢，佢條係打唔崩嘅，一直到2023年初嘅寒天，佢條還係繼續抵抗，輸咗呢部分本人佔據嘅土地。不過，烏克蘭人未付出嚟當慘痛嘅代價。根據聯合國嘅統計，對2022年2月到2022年11月，已經有超過6530人死亡，漸漸嘅有萬人受傷，韓國至少有1200萬人離開家園去救命嘅，其中有過一半係死人嘅。也從戰爭度空嘅人，愛用嘅過日嘅，也同喺啲台灣嘅人也掉有乜嘅相關咯。一下有請平地人透過對話、展覽、韓國劇場，向下來認識一場戰爭。
歡迎觀眾朋友收聽呢個禮拜小O事件簿。你以下6樣嘅事件係2023年2月12日，俄羅斯大規模嘅入侵烏克蘭，到今差唔多係1年嘞。今日呢個節目都非常難得，為邀請到來自烏克蘭嘅後生人 Katya。
Hi, I'm Katya. I'm a girl from Ukraine. I'm 26 years old. I'm majored in political science, and I also worked as a public relations director. And currently, I'm a student. I'm a master's student here in Taiwan, and I study cultural studies. And I'm really glad to have this opportunity, and I'm really happy to be here.
We will firstly want to know, it's a long process. Could you give us some basic information about how will you come to Taiwan and what happened in this period?
I met with the war on the 21st of February. So actually, for me, it was day one of the war. But for many Ukrainians, the war have been lasting for almost 8 years. The first day, I was really not believing that it's happening. After a couple of weeks of staying in Kiev, I understood that it's not longer safe. And I made the decision with the support of my friends, and my friends encouraged me and my parents as well. I was encouraged to go to the west of Ukraine. And after I went to the west, I decided to go to Warsaw. So yeah, and in Warsaw I've spent a month living there, and I was just thinking about what should I do next. I got a message from a German professor about this internship in Taiwan, and I just decided why not. So yeah, that's how I'm here.
I'm curious about what your feelings when you first heard the large-scale war started in the beginning of 2022.
The first day was really stressful to me because the 21st of February, I was in Kiev, just I was thinking about going to work, living my life, building plans, and everything, etc. And just one day I woke up. So the explosions started at 4 a.m. So it's very early in the morning, that was an emotional time for me to understand that the war has actually begun, because the first couple of weeks it was really hard for me to realize, and I guess for many people to process all this emotions. So now you have completely different circumstances, and you have to deal with that differently.
我想请问卡提亚，就是
在基辅那个炸弹炸下来的时候，如果用想象的，我就觉得很害怕。那空袭发生的时候，你是怎么样的心情？做了什么事情吗？
Actually, it was almost my instinct to go and to find a place to hide, and but at the first time, at the first couple of weeks, it was all very unclear. Like, what should you do in these situations? So, should you hide or should you like continue to do all your like daily life? Because sometimes when there is an air alarm, not always the explosion follows after the air alarm. So yeah, of course, I was hiding, and I was also spending my night in the basement. So as many people did. But after this like first couple of weeks, people just started to neglect this like air alarms, and it's really sad. From one point of view, you can understand the people that they just want to live their normal lives, and they're not continuously bothered by these air alarms. But at the same time, sometimes its signals is really important for you to be informed about that threat going on. So yeah, I was trying to hide, and I felt, as many people, as I said, I felt fear, just simple fear, like for that the bomb is going to reach my house.
那就是他在战争之中，他还发现到其他什么乌克兰当下其实大家都还没有意识到或者是缺乏的事情。
It's really difficult to prepare for the like civil life to become absolutely different. So the wartime life, it's all about like getting your schedule and getting your life all around the air alarm. So that is why some of the Ukrainians, they tended to ignore this, and that was the main problem. So there is nothing else, like everybody like lacked or anything except for the not enough of the space to hide. Like for example, there were some days when like people, they were hiding in the metropolitan. Like in Taiwan, I know that, for example, there are restrooms in the metro, but there is no such thing in Ukraine. For example, that was like some kind of this logistical problems and some people they were so scared that they spent days in the metro, even like spending their nights and without their children and pets and everything. So for all of the Ukrainians this year, I guess, was one of the hardest in their lives, and because like all of their lives, it turned like upside down, like with all of the losses and all of the changes to the like daily life. So yeah, I guess it's been different for me and for the Ukrainians living in Ukraine, but at the same time we're all consuming the same news, and we're all like experiencing the same feelings. So I guess it's pretty much like damaging to everyone, unfortunately.
Were there any struggles in your mind when you prepare to escape from Ukraine or come to Taiwan, or you think it's a necessary decision to make?
That's a good question, and because yeah, of course I was struggling with this decision, and it was not easy for me. In my head, like my whole life was in Kiev, and there was like nothing else like outside. That was my actual like life, and yeah, I was not ready to meet like something that I didn't expect, and I also felt that my decision is not ethical, because like many people stayed in Ukraine and they continued to support like the army and as a volunteer, so just like people working and like paying taxes and and just supporting their country. I felt that maybe that's something that I should have done, but like I also was thinking that maybe I can contribute in some other ways. Like, for example, like now here speaking with you and just telling you all of this. Because of my surrounding, they encouraged me to do so. I'm not like military trained. I cannot like go actually do something like to support. I can do more just with my like soft skills. Even until now, I feel like mixed feelings about this. From one side, I really want to support, and I really want to be there, and that was the reason why I came, like to Kiev in winter. But at the same time, I know that was the right decision to make.
離開家鄉幾十年過後，2022年11月，Katya返回戰火中的家鄉。一般來講，回國的行李裝的是名產伴手禮，不過佢嘅行李卻裝滿了要送給同胞的護具。喺下一集，佢會分享佢轉到烏克蘭嘅心情，還有佢喺本台扮演嘅真誠提醒哦。